What else can I do? I'm just trying to make you mine. Can't wait another move.
As of right now, we're about to hit a couple thrift shops up. Because one of the biggest things out here was go through thrift shops and Goodwill and secondhand shops to find. Honestly, I don't know what I was looking for, but I know thrift shops, they had like a whole bunch of musical equipment. I didn't believe it when I first like heard of it. I was like, how are they gonna have any gold? People just want to get rid of the crap. But I found some gold at thrift shops, from my guitar to my 2 MIDI keyboards. Well, one of the MIDI keyboards I found at Goodwill, the $5.99. The first piece of equipment I ever really rocked with was that mic that my boy Amadou let us use for a good smooth couple months before he wanted it back. It was a USB mic. I can't remember what mic it is. One, because I wasn't really kind of concerned about mics and what they did, but that was the first piece of equipment I ever used. And from there on, I went to we ended up getting a, I want to say it was, oh man, I don't want to say it's Audio Technica. Yeah, it was Audio Technica, an Audio Technica ATH 2020. I remember because I remember buying it. The sound on that at the time was amazing to me. I was like, holy crap, we're professionals, this is amazing. Little did I know it was kind of a little noisy, but hey, it got the job done. But besides mics and stuff, like I got a couple pieces of equipment from throughout the years. My first MIDI keyboard the first MIDI keyboard was actually a Akai MPK Mini 2. That was my first MIDI keyboard. I didn't know how to use it at all. I just bought it because I knew I needed a MIDI keyboard. I knew to rock out with that. That was my first piece of equipment. And then after that, my second one was the one I found over at Goodwill. That was $5.99. An M Audio 49 key. Oh man. And it's really kind of just like, it's kind of like collectible items in a sense. It's like you have to kind of piece it together. You just don't all get it in one day. You're not going to get all the pieces of equipment that you want in one day, unless you're probably balling and you could do all that. But it's just kind of like a collage in a sense. You're just getting these pieces and you're just adding them all in, getting rid of a couple and just seeing which ones really work for you. So right now I have 4 MIDI keyboards, starting off from just the Mini. So that's flames. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter the equipment more than anything. If you want to make music, you can make music with damn near anything. When you get deeper in the game, of course, sounds and unique sounds is what's really gonna drive you and what's really gonna separate you. But as of right now, equipment and all that stuff, that's something that is more, in a sense, subjective. Like you can make something out of anything.
And there's free software out there, like GarageBand and
shit. Should have went to that thrift shop. And like all the free software that's out there to make music. I know my brother, he makes music on GarageBand, and it's pretty good. It's just whatever you want to do, whatever you prefer, and whatever you feel like you're most comfortable on to make music. Because that's how I feel like I make the best music. If I'm comfortable using something, like earlier in the year when I didn't really know Logic, I didn't really want to go around it. But now that I know more and I could work my way into it and around it, I feel like as if I can make anything I want to make. So it's not really the equipment, it's more so like your drive and just taking advantage of what you can get.
To have you standing by my side, I leave it up to you. You know how to hit my line.
As of right now, I'm pulling up to. What are you talking about? Oh, crack monkey. As of right now, I'm pulling up to a pawn shop where I'm about to check out what equipment they have in here right now and go from there. Yeah, so let's see what they got in here. So as you can see, they have MIDI keyboards on the wall. A lot of pawn shops around here especially have a whole bunch of musical equipment. One, because we're close to Full Sail, and two, because little do you know, a lot of people do get into music. We go to the guitars on this section. If you guys are guitar players or drummers, in that case, you can get things for the low. So over here, what I want to bring you guys to is one of the biggest things that I love. Right here, as you can see, they have the keyboard I actually have. The Kai. They have one of these in here. This is at like 60. I know online they're about $100. So to get this here at 60, you're saving some money and you're getting it right here. You have a little 8-track mixer right here with EQ all up in here, coming out to like 129, which is damn near still. And we have a 24-track, which is granted, you know, about like 400 or 320 now. So like, I don't know how much more to kind of say. Like, they're just crazy amounts of equipment in any pawn shop, especially out here. So you guys definitely want to check out your pawn shops. I know from here, from this one specifically, I got my guitar and I got an amp. And so like just looking at these keyboards, there's some of these that are kind of gold. This right here is a Lexus QX49, easily $100. easily $100 keyboard. Listed here for 80 bucks. It looks pretty good. All the notes definitely don't feel jammed up or anything like that. You don't really know until you plug it into the computer though. So that's another story. But at the end of the day, you can return it. And they don't have it here. But wow, holy crap! How did I not see this? This is a Korg. How expensive these shits are. It's still listed here like a $599 or whatever, granted, but like these are $1,000 for the keyboards. This is kind of top of the line. This is obviously an older one. You know how many people in the industry use their old equipment? That's what gives it the unique sound. You don't always need the newest things either. You gotta remember that. But as you can see, there are deals all throughout pawn shops. I only took you guys through one because honestly, you're going to see deals in every pawn shop. I just wanted to prove a point real quick. I'm about to take you guys home and show you the equipment that I do have because I haven't broke that down yet. I showed you guys like a launch box and like what came with that, but I haven't showed you my own personal equipment and what I use on a daily basis. Let's get to the crib.
Can't keep my thoughts contained, my heart up on my sleeve. What's the delay? And why you got to keep me from that 9-9?